What's up, everybody? Once again, it's your boy, back at it. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you out there who took the time to check out this little quick video that I'm going to do for y'all. And I know some of y'all out there, y'all recall this particular video that we did, on the EMillio EgBar Show a few weeks ago. And as promised, I wanted to come back once again and follow up with another video showing you how I use EQ whenever I am sitting down to mix a song, mix some vocals, or just mix and master anything pretty much when it comes to audio. Now, with that being said, I just want to post this little thing real quick, showing each and every one of you what is the actual EQ frequency chart, what it looks like. You got various sections throughout the chart that shows you the different levels or pitch ranges when it comes to frequencies. Now, I'm not going to go over this right now. I'm going to show you that in another video. And if you would like to see that, do me a favor, leave a comment below. Tell me that you would like to see it, and I will actually go ahead and follow up on that one as well, and showing you exactly what the different frequencies sound like. And I know in the last video that I did with this, I showed you guys during the show when I did a demonstration how I trained my ears to hear the different frequencies when it came to the lows, the mids, and the highs. I used my DJ controller during the show to demonstrate with one of my own songs. And I turned the knobs, showing you the lows, showing you the highs, and also showing you the mids and the differences in the sounds. If you want me to, I will come back and make a separate video showing you the complete frequency range when it comes to EQing, and give you a better understanding and a much more detailed breakdown of what the EQ frequency sounds like. But what I'm going to do here today is I already have a audio file that has been recorded that is of my own voice. I don't have any prior effects on it or anything like that. Once I did the recording, I did what is called a dry record, or a dry audio, recorded dry audio. And what that simply is just, just audio without any effects. So I did a dry take that you see right here on the screen. And what I'm going to do now is show you how I use EQ. Now, just a disclaimer for everybody out there that's listening right now, this video, the purposes of this video is for individuals like myself who are getting into mixing and mastering and would like to have a much more better understanding of what EQ is. Now, I'm not no expert. I'm not no professional mixing engineer or anything of such, but with my my experience comes from mixing my own songs, doing my own audio when it comes to the show, and also, dibbling and dabbling in that kind of, field when it comes to audio production. So this, what you're going to hear today, is based off of not only my own experience, but also based off of things that I've learned over the course of time in studying EQing and how to use it and how to apply it in the mix. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the audio that we have here. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. Now you hear it going that one particular time, going straight through. You can hear if your ears are trained, and that's one of the things also when it comes to, learning how to use EQ and even sitting down to learning how to mix and master. First thing you want to do is learn how to train your ears to hear the sound. I'm listening to that. Like I said, it's dry audio. There's no effects on there previously. And I'm hearing things that kind of sound like they need to be improved. Now, a lot of people out there will ask, well, when do you need an EQ? I'm going to, tell you one of the number one things that I've learned when it comes to EQing, or just basic mixing and mastering overall as a whole. First thing you want to do in any situation before you sit down and mix and master is you want to make sure that when you are recording your song, your voiceover, your ad-libs, or whatever the case, anything that you're recording going through a microphone, you want to make sure that you take care of the necessary part, which is making sure the recording is coming out clean. You'll hear a lot of people, especially a lot of professional mix engineers, use the term, you want to get it right at the source. And that practically is what that means, is you want to make sure that the recording itself is to the point where it sounds so good that you may not even need to add an EQ. You may not even need to add very much effects when it comes to the vocals. Now, understand, like, a lot of people out there, they don't have, the acoustic treatment on their spaces. They don't have, everything up to spec when it comes to acoustics in whatever space that they're recording in. So, sometimes, you'll hear things, you'll hear background voices or background noise, excuse me. You'll hear background noises, you'll hear things within the recording that, can be taken care of when it comes to the EQ. And that's what I'm going to show you here today. Now, understand my space as well is not, acoustically treated by any means whatsoever. I do have a foam shield that goes around my microphone that I use to record. And then even with this one right here, it is a dynamic microphone. So for those of y'all out there who understands the difference between a dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone, you'll know that a dynamic microphone is ideal for situations where you're not in a room that's acoustically treated. So what this does is it alleviates a lot of the background noise, because a dynamic microphone, you got to speak directly into the front of it, whereas a condenser microphone, it pretty much picks up everything that's around. If you see like the thing which is called like the polarity effect and all that stuff like that, or the polarity, range of the microphone, which is a condenser microphone, if you see those little things on, your microphone or whatnot, it tells you pretty much the field or the areas in which the microphone picks up sound. But with the dynamic microphone, it only works, or should I say it works most effectively when you're speaking directly to it. If you're talking behind, you can't hear me. Whereas you hear me now, I'm talking and you can hear the difference. So, with that explanation being done, I recorded this right here on this particular microphone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run it back again so we can hear it again. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. All right, so we're going to stop it there. Now, what I'm going to do, you'll see a little bit different what I did. And what I did basically was I added a bus for this, because in most, mixing tutorials, you'll hear the term a bus track or a, mix bus or whatever. So, well, this is basically this right here where it says main. This is what's considered your mix bus. This right here is what's considered a bus channel. So now what a bus channel acts as, it acts as a separate channel for all your effects. So that way it helps save on processing power within your computer. So for those of you out there who is, new timers to this, it'd be highly suggested that if you're going to mix and add a lot of different, effects, whether that be to your vocals or whether it be to a drum track or, something else that you may be mixing and mastering, you will hear the term bus channel a lot. So what I did here is I set up a bus. As you see down here, it says vocal bus or VOX bus, standing for, short for vocals. And what I did was I added a send. And what I'm doing is I'm sending the signal from the audio into this bus that has my EQ. Now, in another video, I'll go a little more into detail what a bus channel is. That was something that I had to take a lot of time to learn, because I'm like, yo, I don't know what a bus channel is and all that stuff. But trust me, if you are new to mixing and once you get learning mixing, you'll learn that a bus channel is very helpful when it comes down to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it, and you're going to start seeing some, waves happening here on the EQ. Now, what the EQ is that we have here, we have the FabFilter Pro Q3. This is the older version. I know a lot of people out there right now are on the Q4, but I'm still currently rocking with this. And what a FabFilter Pro Q is It's basically an EQ, and it has a lot of different features that are included within it. Like you can do dynamic EQ, you can do, side chaining with this. You can do a lot of different things with this various EQ, and it's one of the most popular in the EQ family when it comes to people using EQ on their, mixes and whatnot. Now, understand, if you're starting out, this is a bit pricey, so you do not need to go out and spend the damn near $200 to buy this right here. I was able to get it while it was on sale, so I'm not telling you need to go out there and get it, but I'm also not telling you that you don't need it or whatever, because you can use stock EQs, which is EQs that come with the program or the DAW that you're using. You can use that and still get a pretty good sound. This was just something right here that I just wanted to get because I felt as though this was something pretty dope that I wanted to have. So like I said, this is one that you don't need, but if you would like to get it, please be my guest. But, you can get a pretty good sound with any EQ if you know what you're doing. It's not about the tools you have. It's about knowing how to use your tools. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and push play. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are now, I'm listening to this. And like I said, I don't have an acoustically treated room. So one of the first things I hear right now is the noise in the background of the room. As I'm recording here in the studio, I'm able to hear some of those sounds in the low end that could be taken off. Now, what is the low end? The low end is everything from, let's say, 20 kilohertz to about 80 to 100 kilohertz. So this right here is considered your low frequencies, or the frequencies that you don't really need within the mix. And the best way to take care of those is to apply what is called a high pass filter. All right. So this is what your high pass filter is going to be. Is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference. And as you can see, along the I am changing the bell curve right here. So you got the different bell curves right here. This is a more so a a slope or a dip. This one right here is the bell curve that goes into the high pass filter. So now what this is going to do is it's going to roll off the amount of low end that is in this recording. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn it off. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor. That's what it off, and now this is what it on. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. You already hear a difference. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use. So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll off the sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the to get rid of some of that room noise. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Now, the one thing you want to do is make sure you're being careful when you are applying EQ. Because basically when it comes to EQ is more so sculpting the sound, the frequencies. So this is what you want to do if you want to remove, if you want to boost certain things, if you want to add more presence, if you want to take away some of the nasally sounds, or if you want to take away some of the pss, 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 that, those harsh plosives, as they call it, like the P's and the S's and the words that really just sound like real sharp and hissy. This is what EQ is used for. As you can hear it right now. EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use. This is when we rolling off all of the low end. To show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor. So now my approach to using low end is I like to go until it sounds natural. I like to make it sound very much natural. Like I said, you're sculpting the sound. So I'm taking away a lot of that low frequency, the rumble, the room noise, and stuff like that you don't need in your mix. So this is what I'm doing here. Like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. As you can hear it, roll it back too far, it sounds crazy. Enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose very of this much video so is to where you hear all of the background noise. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to roll off some of this and have found it to be helpful. Then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers. Now there we go. That sounds pretty good. Now you hear some people, I should say you should see some people. They will roll off, or they will use like a steeper curve, or some people will go like this. Some people use a less than steep curve where they'll go like that, or some people even go like this, or they'll have this what you see right here, which is called the brick wall. You know, I don't want to use a brick wall, because that's kind of like, you know, that doesn't, to me, brick wall is cool, but it doesn't sound natural. Q frequency chart. See? If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like it. So when I use a EQ and I'm using a high pass filter, I like to usually go with like either a 18. Because like what I like to do is I like to kind of have like a nice little roll off. So that way, like if I want to add like, you know, a little more bass to it, or if I want to do other things to like, you know, listen to or try to boost or whatever, I will do that. So I like to use 18 decibels when it comes to my curve for the high pass filter. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. And once again, you want to roll it off so it sounds natural. Enjoy the video. The audio doesn't sound so boxy, doesn't sound so crazy or whatever. Educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers, I think that's pretty good right there. Now you hear how it sounds. I rolled it off. As you look right here, it says 65.87 kilohertz. So that's the sweet spot for this, you know, particular audio file, to take away some of that low end rumble, that background noise and room noise that you want to, you know, eliminate from your recording. Now, want to let you know as a note that not all audio sounds are going to be equal. Sometimes you're going to have more extreme roll off when it comes to your high pass filter. Sometimes you're going to have, you know, not so much. Sometimes it's going to be subtle. It's all about your taste. It's all about what you're looking for and what sounds good to you and what your mix calls for. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to make sure that when you're listening to it, you listen to it to get the sound that you're looking for. On the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, I like to have a little bit of boominess in it. Not boominess, but I like to have a little bit of the low end, but not so much. Thank you for watching, and please. I like to roll off until it sounds natural. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. So I think that sounds good right there. So now that right there is a high pass filter. Now a low pass filter, what I'm going to show you is this. And that's basically just rolling off all of the frequencies up here from like 5K to 20K. Now, high pass filter, that's where you pulling like the air. I mean, the low pass filter is when you're pulling out the air and all the, you know, those high bright frequencies and whatnot. And basically this is what it sounds like when you have a low pass filter on, as opposed to not having one. So we're going to take a listen to it right now. This video is to show the viewers the difference in sound. So this is what a low pass filter. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel. And now this is what it sounds like when you roll off. EMillio EgBar Show. All of the top. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is for educational use only. All right, so this is what it sounds like with the the low pass filter on. You gotta excuse me. Sometimes I do get these mixed up, and you know, you'll learn that as a beginning mix engineer, somebody that's learning, you will get these mixed up from time to time until you understand exactly which one is which. So what we're looking at right now is a low pass filter, and we're rolling off all of the top end. And when we have the other one, like we did earlier, this is a high pass filter rolling off the low end. So you see why I say it's a little confusing, but as you get the hang of mixing and mastering, you'll come to understand that, you know, it's pretty much simple when it comes down to it. So now we're going to go back again. We're going to, you know, roll off some high end because I don't want it to sound too bright, but at the same time, I want it to sound, you know, like I want it to sound good. So here we go. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel. So I'm rolling off some of the high end to take away from some of those harsh frequencies that we hear up top. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. Now you want to do the same thing like what we did with the high pass filter. You want to do it until it sounds natural to you. The EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching and please enjoy the video. All right, now, so that's what the high pass filter on. Now this is what it sounds like with both of them on. Again, we're going to do about 18. In this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. So now there you go. You have and have found it to be helpful. Both then please the high pass filter, like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and you have the low pass filter. The low pass filter we rolled off till about 11,820 the sole purpose of this video, and then on this one we rolled off 75.329 hertz. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and all right. So that's high pass and low pass filter for you. And now this is what we're going to do next to show you the difference of what they call a subtractive EQ. Now, subtractive EQ is you're just going through here and you're looking for treble frequencies and you're cutting those frequencies. One of the things that you do whenever you are mixing is you want to go through and you want to check for frequencies that sound bad. You'll hear them, they sound out like, you know, they sound odd pretty much when you're listening to the audio that you recorded. So what we doing when we go and we do a subtractive EQ maneuver is we do a technique which is called sweeping. Like and subscribe to now sweeping is this where you basically have a point. Thank you for watching, and you just raise it up. The video. Now, what you want to do is you want to narrow the curve, this Q curve, for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video, and you want to go up to about like, you know, maybe I'm gonna say this right here. If you like this video about and have found it to be helpful, a little above 6 decibels, and like and subscribe to my channel. And you want to sweep, you can go in between like 6 and 9. EgBar Show. You go too high, you defeating the purpose. But if you come right around here, the audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational. So we don't hear anything here. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference. Now what I'm doing with this technique is I'm basically sweeping throughout the audio file that we have here, and I'm looking for treble frequencies that I want to cut out. So that's why I said you want to make sure you keep it in between 6 and 9 decibels. If you go up to 12, that's cool. But at the same time, like for me, the sweet spot I like to be in is within these two ranges, because if you go up too high, you know, then you start hearing, you don't really hear the frequencies that you're looking to remove. You hear everything sounds distorted and janky when you go too high with the number of decibels when you're making your sweeps. So I always like to keep it between 6 and 9, and then I like to just sweep back and forth, hence the name, you know, sweep back and forth, listening to whatever sounds problematic. And then when I find what sounds problematic, then I cut it out. So we're going to do that now. Frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose
Now, what I
of this
can do
video
with
is to
this
show the
is I can
viewers the
solo
difference in sound
and listen to it like this as well to hear those problematic frequencies.
channel on YouTube, the EMillio
And that's where I
EgBar
kind
Show.
of felt like there was a problem.
And
So now what I'm going to do now is
The
I'm
audio
going
you are
to narrow
about to
this
hear in this video
curve a
is
little bit
intended
more.
for
And
educational
now
use
I'm going to
only.
bring down
The sole
the
purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the
gain
EQ frequency chart.
to cut it out.
If you like this video and have
subtractive.
found it to be helpful,
So you want to be careful with your cuts. You don't want to cut everything out. You want to come down, bring it like maybe like 2, 3, depending. Like some you will have to have like an extreme cut or whatever. And then you have some where you can make your cuts very subtle. So that's just like one little cut move right here.
Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show.
All right. Now we're going to go find another bad frequency that we can cut out.
The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended
Now, the reason why I use, narrow curves is because I'm looking just to isolate the
difference
sound.
in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart.
Now I'm
if
gonna
you like this
add
video
back what
and
we
have
had
found it to be
earlier.
helpful, then please do me a favor and
take
like and
away
subscribe to my channel on YouTube.
Some of that low end
EMillio EgBar
that I
Show.
don't need. So
Thank
you can hear
for
exactly
watching,
how it sounds all
please
together
enjoy
now.
the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only.
Okay.
The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency
I'm
chart.
about the same here.
If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video...
And that is what it looks like when you do a, subtractive EQ maneuver to take away bad frequencies. And now you have it where, once you apply a subtractive EQ, some people, they'll come back and they will add, what was, some areas that, probably needs a little more enhancing after they add like, compression and all that other stuff. Now we're just going to listen to it, and I'm going to add some things back that we could use that, let you know what additive EQ is. So this is what an additive EQ is. And this is just going in and enhancing some of the areas in the audio to, give it a little bit of a, more of a sound to it. So like,
is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ
I say for
frequency
here,
chart.
I want to add a little more bassiness to this audio.
Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube.
You hear the difference right there is boosted a little bit.
Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear
now say I want to
video
add a little
is
more,
intended for
air
educational
into
use
it, or a little more high end.
The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it
now,
to be
suppose
helpful,
I want to,
then please do me a favor
take
and
away
like
some of the nasaliness
on YouTube,
of
the
this.
EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart.
All right, that's where it sounds
If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ.
Just giving you a brief idea of how I use EQ whenever I'm doing a mix. And we're going to go back now. We're going to listen to the mix with and without the EQs applied. So here we go. So this is without.
The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart. If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video. The audio you are about to hear in this video is intended for educational use only. The sole purpose of this video is to show the viewers the difference in sound along the EQ frequency chart.
And width.
If you like this video and have found it to be helpful, then please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, the EMillio EgBar Show. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the video.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a brief look at the way I apply EQ when it comes to mixing vocals or mixing music for not only myself and my music, but also for the EMillio EgBar Show. Now, understand, like I said, I am still learning a lot of this stuff as well. And I am one of those type of people that I enjoy sharing with you out there who is also in the same position of trying to learn or looking forward to learn what it is or what EQing and mixing and mastering and all that stuff is. I'm one of those type of people that like to share with you what I know. Now, I know there's going to be some experts that's going to look at this possibly, and they're going to look at this and they're not going to agree with everything 100%. But like I said, this is one of them things, me sharing with you my experience and also sharing with you the things that I have learned. So if I explained anything, I do apologize. But when it comes down to it, the one rule, or should I say the one piece of advice that I've learned over the years when it comes to mixing music is you want to make sure that you get the sound that you are looking for. So I recommend that you use, reference tracks. I recommend that you get an idea of what it is that you want to use or the sound that you're looking for when you sit down to mix a song. And also, when it comes down to it, you want to trust your ears as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So like, just because you have all these plugins and stuff like that, yeah, it can make it sound good and make it sound great and all that stuff. But like I said, it's not about the tools, it's about how you use those tools. Because like I said, I know a lot of people that use all stock plugins and make everything sounds good. Then I know a lot of people that use third-party plugins and make it sound terrible. So at the end of the day, it's more so about your experience. The best thing you can do in terms of learning how to mix and master is to get as much repetition in as possible. You want to get as many reps in. You want to also get as much experience as you can gain. So if you're a music maker like myself, sit down and make some of your own music. Learn, your tools. Study what it is that you have, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, everybody has their own way of sitting down and approaching a mix. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. The only wrong way I will say out there is if the song comes out sounding terrible, then you did something that you should go back and check and see what you may have missed or what you may have done too much of. But the number one thing to remember when you go to mix and master a song is you want to get the recording right at the source. And that means when you go and you record your vocals, when you go and record these songs, you want to make sure that the recording is done to near perfection as possible. And I don't know that not everything is going to be perfect, but when I say near perfection, I mean in the sense of you want to make sure it's as good as you're going to get it. So that way, when you send it off to the mix engineer, or if you sit down to mix it yourself, you won't have to do so much because it's already got a good, clear recording or good, clean recording right at the source. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. If you have any questions or if you have any comments that you feel as though I was wrong about, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, I'm not one of those people that, you know, shy away from any criticism. If it's something that I said wrong or misexplained, I would love to hear from you. If you're somebody out there that would like to learn more, and if I don't have an answer for you, we can find an answer together. Once again, it's your boy EMillio EgBar. Please follow us here on YouTube at the EMillio EgBar Show, or you can hit us up on Twitter at Exclusivity Media, the EgBar Show, or my personal Twitter page at the EMillio EgBar. And be sure to check out the EMillio EgBar Show every Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitter, X, whatever it is you calling it, ladies and gentlemen. And until the next video, I will see y'all all again real soon. Take care, man.